Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and to another video. We have made it to February, the month of Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's the month of love. What's February known for? I mean, it's the hottest month in Melbourne, in Australia, that's for sure. February is always very, very hot. I remember this because we'd always like go back to school, like in high school, and just be like dripping with sweat every day. It was like plus 30 degrees, like 35, and we'd always have school photos at the beginning of the year, which is crazy because it was always so hot and they didn't really consider that. And I went to a Catholic high school and we had to wear like really thick school uniforms, so the dresses were the same material as the winter skirts. Make it make sense. Anyway, welcome to my monthly reset. I could just go on a tangent about my high school, but I won't. Yes, we made it to February, Aquarius season. There we go, Aquarius season. And I'm excited. I'm excited for a new month. I'm excited for a short month, but it's, yeah, I guess sort of nearing the end of summer. Again, Melbourne will stay quite warm until April, but anyway, February, everyone's back at school, the tennis is over. It really feels like a new year has kicked into place and I'm here for it and I'm excited. In this monthly reset, I'm gonna go through my reflections for the previous month, goals for previous month and how I did, new goals, budget, how I spent my money and things like that. But anyway, if you're new here, my name, oh my God, there's a bug, help me. My name is Sasha. I'm a 31-year-old living in Melbourne, Australia, and I just got back from living in Vancouver, Canada for 5 years, over 5 years. So yeah, been in a bit of a transition stage moving back, but yeah, feeling a little bit more settled in some ways, but we'll get into that with my reflections now. Okay, I'm just gonna read off my prompts off my phone. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go back to having the notebook and splitting my screen like I have done for a year or so. But anyway, I'm just gonna go through. The first one is, what are you most proud of? That is a great question. I'm most proud, I know it should be about me, but I'm really proud of my friends. I've been catching up with a lot of friends this month and I'm really proud of my friends and just like proud to be their friend. I know that sounds really corny, but it's true. I don't know, like I spent time with so many different people and my best friend Kate, who I've known since I was 4, she just had her baby and she's beautiful. I don't know if I can say the baby's name or anything because Kate really hasn't said anything. But anyway, I met her baby after only 1 week and I'm just like holding Kate's baby and like, I'm so proud of you. Like I'm proud to be your friend and to know you. And there's just been little moments like that with different friends over the month that I was just so proud to be in their life. I don't know, that seems really, it's not really about me, but it was me as a friend. I'm just gonna keep it because that's how I felt. Okay, what challenged you this month? I think getting into the rhythm of going back to full-time work. I went back to work on the 8th and being in a new job, new role. Yes, it's reception work, which I did in Canada, but it's completely different procedures, like procedural things, and all of the software is different and there's so many more people working there and it's very, very professional. Not that where I was working wasn't professional in Canada, but this is like next level. And I've just found it really challenging to see where I fit in the team, work life, like work home boundaries. What is it, work life? Yeah, work life boundaries. Yeah, I'm just really struggling with work at the moment. I just feel so overwhelmed. So what was that? Yeah, what challenged you? Yeah, it was challenging. I forgot the prompt. And yeah, still really not sure how I fit into people's lives again, like sort of trying to slot myself into, you know, everything's changed in the past 5 years with a lot of my friends. A lot of them are with partners, you know, some have kids, some have, you know, moved away. Yeah, and just seeing where I fit into people's lives now is really interesting. And yeah, like I'm obviously happy for everyone and what they're doing, but I'm kind of like, oh, like I'm single, I'm working, but I have all this free time outside of work. Like who can I hang out with and what can I do and go and like what hobbies can I, all those life things. Anyway, okay, what are 3 things that you're grateful for? I am grateful for this weather. I'm loving the summer weather. Unfortunately, a lot of Australia is dealing with floods right now. I don't know if anyone, if you're watching this from overseas, Australia is such a big country, we're a continent, and up north, like kind of most places, what am I saying? Okay, from like Queensland and Northern Territory and like up the top there of Australia, it's like wet and dry season because it's close to the equator. So in the summer, it does rain a lot, and I don't think people know how much it rains. And there's been flash flooding, people's homes have been destroyed, livestock like being killed, and there's just like a lot of really bad flooding at the moment in Australia. So I'm really grateful for the weather that we have here in Melbourne. It's very dry, mild, like we've had some rain, but it's just, I love the summers here. It's not like I lived up north when I was younger, and it's so humid, it rains a lot, it's really hot. So yeah, I'm just, yeah, really grateful to have Melbourne weather. It's not as extreme, I guess. Says me today when it's 32 degrees outside, but that's not extreme. It's not like it's 42. So yeah, really grateful for the weather. That's another thing. Grateful for just connecting with old friends, and really grateful for my godparents. I visited them last weekend in Gippsland, which is, I guess, 4 hours. I'm just trying to picture like a map of Melbourne. It's very east. Yeah, long drive, but I got to see them. And yeah, I don't have a big family, especially here in Victoria. Like I don't have much family at all, so it was really good to catch up with them. Okay, so something you learned this month. I mean, everything I'm learning at my job. I'm not really, can't really go into everything that I'm learning at my job, but I've been learning so much. I did a very, very hard workout, like probably the hardest workout maybe that I can remember I've ever done in my life, at this place on Bridge Road called XO. And it was just cardio XO. Didn't think much of it, signed up on ClassPass, like I got ClassPass for the month, tried a bunch of different workouts everywhere. That class, I thought I was gonna die. Like I was telling him, I'm like, look, I'm not fit. I haven't properly worked out since like September. It was like a HIIT workout. We had to run around the block, all these different weights. I thought I was gonna die. I was like trying not to throw up. I was dripping sweat, I was shaking, and old mate who was running the class paired me up with this poor British, I think he was British, like he had a British accent, but he's probably been in Australia for a while. This like nice man, and he's like, so are you gonna look after Sasha? And I was like, I'm so sorry. So he was like my partner. So we had to do, you know, when someone was skipping, someone was doing burpees and things like that. And this poor guy was paired up with me, but at least he looked amazing because I looked so bad. But I did it, I finished the class. So I was really, yeah. What was the question? Something you learned. I learned that I could do a really hard thing, because that was really, really challenging. I should put that in the challenging thing. Anyway, I'm ranting. Word of the month. Word of the month was health. I definitely think it depends. Health with food and everything, yes. I've been eating a lot better, doing my own grocery shopping now that I'm here, and I've been taking care of, you know, I've been making all my lunches, haven't bought one lunch at all, just making my own lunches, like having really like healthy tuna salads, and my dinners have been quite healthy, but mentally not healthy. Like I've been just so bad with my sleep. I've just been like in my insomnia era. I just can't fall asleep before midnight. I have to be up early for work. I'm like, oh, well, I need to work out. So I've been doing so many fitness classes, but I'm doing them at like 7 o'clock, getting home, having a dinner, like having dinner late, and then not going to bed until late, and then really needing my sleep in the morning. So I think I'm going to have to do what I never thought I would do, which is get up really, really early and work out in the morning. And then after work, just come home and have dinner reasonably early. Like, I think I'm just gonna have to do it at this point. So yeah, word of the month was health. And in most aspects of the word, like definitely worked out a lot, feeling a little bit stronger, kind of I'm aware of what I want to do in terms of my fitness goals and stuff like that. I'm gonna say the word for February is sleep. I need to sort out my sleep schedule, my sleep routine, how I can fix that, because I'm not doing well. Anyway, that was my ranting for like 10 minutes. Let's go into my goals. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that well, but anyway, let's just go into my goals. Okay, I have my goals right next to me here. January, do something social each week. Yes, sometimes even more than once. I like 3 times. I was very social. Try 3 new cafes/restaurants. Did this. Didn't finish my book, but did make a dent in it. So that was great. I nearly finished it. Journal more. I didn't journal once. Like I journal every night, but it's one of those 5 lines a day for 5 years. But to me, that's not journaling. Like I'm not putting down my thoughts. I'm just a mess. Okay, financial. Figure out what my monthly expenses are. Yes and no, because this is a really high spend month, but I ticked it. I didn't move 3K into my high savings account. Health and wellness. Go to a dance class. Honestly, where are the dance classes? I don't know where they are because I was looking. So I did lots of fitness classes, but not a dance one, but I'm not mad, it's fine. At least 1 Pilates class a week. I did this. Prioritize sleep. We all know, no. Increase water intake at work, yes. And I could be better, so I'll do better at that, I promise myself. Social media, I uploaded twice, but not 3 times because this video was late. Consistently upload on TikTok. I was doing so well. I was doing upload a TikTok like every day till 10K, and I did it maybe like for a week and then I stopped. But I have been posting more on TikTok. It just gets overwhelming because it's really not that hard to edit a video on TikTok, but it's more what content am I gonna put out? Like what is interesting to me or funny to me at that moment. And I didn't really have too many of those TikTok moments this month. Anyway, I did create a reminder for posting and I grew like 10 followers on TikTok, so not 50. All right, next. Okay, February, it's here. Personal, cook dinner for a friend at my place. Very wholesome, but I just wanna have, I had Georgia over last month and cooked her dinner, but I just wanna like have a friend over and be like, I'm gonna cook you dinner, like sit down, relax, have a wine, I'm gonna make you something. Like I wanna do, like how nice is that? Like I have a place that I wanna bring someone to. Yeah. Call a different friend each week. I've been really slack on my phone calls because I'm just literally answering phones all day at reception, talking with patients, things like that. So when I am walking home like a zombie, I just want to listen to podcasts, like someone talking to me, and I just like don't say anything. And I talk to my housemate a little bit when I get home, but I need to make an effort to make calls to my friends because I miss so many people in Australia and like many friends in Vancouver, and I just want to like catch up with everyone and see how everyone's doing, because February is not as fun in Vancouver like it is in Australia, let me tell you. February is a dark time, we've been there. Okay, so host a fun weekend for Sez. Sarah is coming. Oh my god, I should vlog it. So Sarah is coming from Queensland to Melbourne to visit me, and I'm so excited. She's coming for a weekend at the end of Feb. And I haven't planned anything. I have an idea of things, but I'm so excited, like a big Melbourne weekend. I'm so excited. I haven't seen Sarah since my 30th in October 2022. That's nuts. That's so long ago. Okay, yeah, it's been a while. Make it to the beach for a sunset. I don't live anywhere near the beach now, being in the city. Like my parents live like right near the beach, but yeah, I love like the sunsets over the water here like it does in Vancouver, and I love it. It's so beautiful. So obviously it'll be on a Friday or Saturday because Sunday the sun sets at like 9 p.m. during daylight savings, and then yeah, I have to like trek all the way back. But I want to go to the beach for sunset. You know, just wholesome things. Financial, keep grocery budget under 400, because wait till you see my grocery budget, or my grocery spend for, anyway. Yeah, so hopefully I can do that. Shop around for a credit card / debit. That's good for overseas travel, for traveling. Yeah, I had one in Canada with Scotiabank that was the passport visa. The financial advisor at the time just, yeah, like I'm not gonna say her name, but she lied, which was great for me because she just said my household makes 100 grand, which we definitely didn't. So I was able to get this visa and I paid it off. Like it was never a thing, and she knew that about me. But this visa, if you went to anywhere around the world, it converted and didn't charge you anything. So if I went to Malaysia, which I didn't do, but if I went to the US, Australia, I would just use my credit card and it would convert automatically. It was amazing. So I want something like that. in Australia. So if anyone knows of a good debit card or credit card that does this, let me know please. Health and wellness, sign up to a Pilates studio. I've already done that, but yay. Close my exercise ring daily, every day on my Apple Watch. Aim for 8 hours a night. I can't remember last time I got 8 hours sleep, but okay, we'll try. Limit myself to 2 coffees a day before 2 p.m. because again, I think some of January I had coffee after like 3:30 and that's not good. Social media, upload 3 times on YouTube. It's the same, consistently upload on TikTok and create a reminder for posting. So oh my God, I don't know why I'm doing thumbs up. Anyway, that was my goals. Let's go on to my January budget because it's a lot, guys. Just take a breath. I need to take a breath. Okay, I was sick of sitting up there, so I'm sitting on the ground now and we're gonna go through everything that I spent in the month of January. My laptop is kind of up here, so that's where I'll be looking, just to let you know. Alrighty, so I can't remember if I told you guys in my last video that I get paid monthly, so here we go. I spent $4,052 this month, which compared to last month is crazy. Crazy. Albeit I didn't have a job. Well, I got my job in December, but I wasn't making any money. So last month I only spent $1,900 basically. So I spent a lot more in January, but you'll see why. Okay, so $4,203 is my monthly earnings. I spent $53 on baby gifts and birthday presents. Nothing in my emergency fund because I didn't have any money left over. Rent is $1,292 for the month. No utilities as of yet, so we'll wait for my housemate to let me know about those, but nothing so far. Phone, 40 bucks. Mikey card, which is like the transit card here in Melbourne, I spent $20 on. Petrol, nothing. I didn't drive anyone's car this month. Groceries. During the month, I moved a bit of money around, so that's why it looks a little bit different than last month. So I planned to $550 for groceries. $629 on groceries. What? So I did spend $180 in one of my shops with mum because she has a car and she was driving me back to the city with a car full of groceries. So like tins of things, like cans, tins, like cans and tins are the same thing. Cans of like beans, tuna, things like that. The groceries include cat food, but I have no idea why it's that much. Like I think I just kept going to Coles again and again after work and then it just became crazy. Like $600 on groceries. So that's why you can see in my goals that I put my groceries as 400. Restaurants and bars, that was New Year's. That was, yeah, I shouted Liz dinner. Yeah, didn't really go out that much. Really, only a few times in January overall. So yeah, definitely well under budget there. Cafes, takeaway. I went to brunch, got a coffee, like yeah, $8.50 for a coffee. It was an iced, like caramel oat latte. It was $8. Nuts. Got a kebab for myself. Food at the Oz Open, I feel like there was more there, but maybe I put it somewhere else because it doesn't, when you tap and go here with ANZ, it really doesn't tell you exactly where I spent the money. So unless I collected every receipt, I just like don't know. So maybe I've added that onto groceries by mistake, but I definitely spent more money at the Oz Open. I think I got drinks because I feel like that's just the food. I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. Well under budget, 100 bucks on cafes and takeaway. Liquor store. I don't really, liquor store just sounds so weird now that I'm back in Australia, but anyway. Why did I call it liquor store? What was $15.99? It was just wine. Like, no, Dan Murphy's. That's so funny. So Dan Murphy's is the liquor store that I go to here in Australia. There we go, bought some alcohol there. $21, that's for 2 bottles of wine. That's great value. Okay, house supplies / fun money. Again, I was setting myself up in my new place. I spent a lot of money at Kmart. $25, $9, that was, I don't even know, that was for wrapping paper and stuff. That was the winery. I bought a bottle of wine, which maybe should have gone with the liquor thing, but it was fun money. Kmart, $234. Yes, I know. Bunnings, Kmart, the reject shop Kmart, and then massage, because your gal needed a shoulder massage after the month they had at work. So yeah, $586 on house supplies and fun money. Moving fee, that was for my Airtasker man. Praise be to the Airtasker man. Tickets for Lizzie's show, which is coming up in March. Tickets to the Oz Open was $59 for a ground pass. Oz Open was amazing, oh my God. Tickets for Maddie's show, we went and saw that last night. So that was a Midsummer Night's Dream. It's in the Botanical Gardens here in Melbourne. You guys should go see it, 100%. So I was under budget for tickets. Shopping. New category for me because I do not shop. You guys know this. I don't think I've ever had a category of shopping the whole time I've done this reset series. Cotton On, Target, Dotty, and Uniqlo. And I just bought a bunch of new clothes for myself and spent $469 on clothing. So you would have seen a few of the outfits if you watched my previous video. Went through a bunch of new items there, but that's a lot of money. Pet care, I bought litter and pet food, and yeah, that's what it came to. So drugstore, it's crazy calling it a drugstore now, I should change that. Chemist Warehouse, which is my favorite pharmacy, and a wax. I got an upper lip wax because we don't want no mustache. Okay, so yeah, huge spend month. That happened. It was a fun month and I was in a shopping moment, so I bought some things for myself. Okay, next, February. I have $74 left to budget. Let's do this right now then. Birthdays, gifts, I'm gonna leave at 40. Emergency fund, I've got at 600 because I don't wanna spend too much this month. I wanna save some of my earnings. Podcast, I might actually get my subscription back this month. I keep on putting it off because of adding the card to my phone, and it's really not that hard, but I've just been so lazy with it. Mikey, I'm gonna leave at 40. Uber taxi, I put up there just in case Min says go out, or I don't know when I would need an Uber and taxi. So I just put it there at 30 bucks. Petrol, if I borrow someone's car, 20 bucks, I don't know. Okay, this is groceries. I'm gonna change that to 400, remember. We're gonna keep it under 400 this month. Restaurants, 350. What did I spend last month on restaurants? 230. Let's make this 300. Let's make that, yeah, we'll leave that at 50. Cafes takeaway 170, I'll leave it that. House supplies, fun money, I have at 400. Maybe, I don't know, let's just chuck the rest in emergency fund. YOLO, let's see if she can save some money. 774. Boom, it's an every dollar budget. Alrighty, so around 750 bucks, let's just say emergency fund, put that into savings. Where were we? Yeah, house supplies, fun money, 400, Pilates, 100, tickets, 100, shopping, 100, just in case I wanna go shopping again, who knows. So the house supplies and fun money I'm leaving, that's kind of like for Kmart and things like that. And fun money will be whatever activities I do in the month. You guys know what I'm talking about. Pet care, I just put at 50 because I have so much food and so much litter, so I really don't think I'm gonna get Flow anything. Source Flow. Drugstore, medicine, cosmetic, I'll leave at 80 in case I need stuff, but I really don't. But anyway, so that's sort of saying that, yeah, income's 4,200, and yeah, you can see here the rent is gonna be a big majority of it. I left the rent utilities at 1,500 because, yeah, I'm sure I'll get some bills in. But anyway, that is all for my budget, and I'm gonna quickly go over some favorites. Okay, favorites for January. The Oz Open. I love the Australian Open. I love tennis. I haven't watched the Australian Open since I lived in Australia in early 2018. So I was living for it, watch it pretty much every night. I wanted to go more than once to the actual event because it's just down the road from me. But I went with Anthea and it was an amazing day, had the best time. It was the Sunday of like the end of the first week. And I just really want to go again. I might even take like a couple of days off work next year to like go midweek and just watch some players, and I don't know, it was just so fun. I loved it. And I watched it in Fed Square with Georgia in the first week as well because they've got it on the big screens and it's such a vibe. So Oz Open was definitely a favorite. Love this time of year in Melbourne. Another favorite, I've been obsessed with Outer Banks on Netflix. I'm so late to the game, but it is one of the best shows. It's so bingeable. All the characters are so different. Yes, it's probably a bit like YA, I guess, but I just think it's really like gripping. I don't know, every episode I want to watch the next one. Cliffhangers, there's always just plot twists. It's just such an adventure, like where they're living as well. It's just so idyllic, and I love, you know, the Pogues versus the Kooks and all of that. It's just, I don't know, and the acting's really good. I don't know, everyone is just great in that show, and I'm obsessed, and I'm sad that it's gonna end soon because I feel like I'm watching so many episodes. I don't know how many seasons there are. I don't wanna look, but I just keep watching the next episode. So I'm scared that I'm getting close to the end of it, but I have no idea if they're gonna continue making it. It's such a great show, and all ages. I don't think, like, I feel like my mum would love this show. I keep on telling her to watch it, but I really like it. So Outer Banks, I'm loving. Another plug for my mascara that I use, Benefit Roller Lash. I love it. I'm nearly out, so I need to buy more. Any MAC lipsticks. MAC just know how to make a great lipstick. Favorites, what else? Okay, and the last favorite, it's kind of just like a hack. You can have like white noise or rain or whatever's calming for you when you sleep on your Apple podcast app. I don't have Spotify Premium, so I would get ads all the time if I just put on anything there. But you can just search, like I search rain sounds, and then it comes up, it's like rain sounds 10 hours. Click on it, skip, you know, a minute of ads, and then you just put it there, go to sleep, and it plays all the way through. It doesn't, you know, your phone obviously doesn't turn off or anything like that. There's no ads on, I guess, at least for me, on Apple Podcasts that you need to skip through for ones like that. So yeah, that's a hack. I don't know if many people know, but I'm sure you could get brown noise or white noise or anything like that, but you don't need to pay for one of those expensive apps. As well for meditation, things like that, like you don't need to pay for Calm unless you want, you know, Matthew McConaughey reading you a story. That's great. But if you just want some, you know, quick meditation things or guided meditation, yeah, you can probably get it on podcasts for free. So anyway, that is my last thing I'm gonna say. I feel like I've just rabbited on this whole video because I haven't really spoken much today. I had brunch this morning and I haven't spoken to anyone, so I'm speaking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in March. Oh, obviously before then if I post another video. But anyway, I'll speak to you guys at the end of the month going into March. Bye.
Forget your feelings, show me you want it. You've been a fan, ain't no more talking. Need you to bet.